Why are you predicting that we'll see more private equity deals next year?
We look forward to next year, hopeful that the banks will come back and resume activity, and we'll see more investment banking activity as well as financing activity, which is important for private equity buyers in effect, because that drives a lot of the activity.
So we're entering an election year next year in the United States. There's also chaos in Europe. How might this economic uncertainty affect private equity deals?
The interesting thing about private equity, they tend to invest at times when other investors are uncomfortable. So I think private equity is okay with the uncertainty and okay with the possibility of 2012, a continued uncertain market. I think where it gets complicated is around financing and whether or not financing is available for deals, and in the absence of that, can deals get done? It benefits private equity in a sense when there's uncertainty because there's less competition. Even though we talk about Europe as being in chaos, and you certainly believe that that will impact deal making over there, private equities look at it and say, okay, there's plenty of, that'll open the doors for plenty of distressed activity, and we see the banks over there looking to unload some of the assets on their balance sheets, and private equity is very interested in acquiring those businesses. So there are opportunities even in a place like Europe where seemingly it's a very difficult environment. Ultimately, it'll constrain private equity's ability to invest if financing is still uncertain. And I think we'll definitely see a volume of deals being done. We just won't reach that level that is on a more consistent basis that we're waiting for from a private equity volume perspective, which is more of the 2004-2005 time frame. I think if we continue to see the uncertainty, it'll tend to be more like the second half of 2011, which was choppy, and while there were deals being done, it wasn't the sort of volume that we would say would characterize a typical market or a consistent market.
But overall, you'd say that private equity may be able to take advantage of the fact that they can take a long-range view and get some good deals done right now in this difficult economic time?
Yeah, they can take a long-range view. They can also use their PE-backed companies they own, their portfolio companies, to acquire other businesses. They have some flexibility in their model to go ahead and acquire businesses at times when other buyers are essentially leaving the market, if you will.